Tails
yes.
is only able to hold one. Knuckles the badass, so can hold 4.
Of course.
He's got massive hands. Of course he can.
Look at my giant hand!
So, the power of love, you know, rejoicement and whatnot is going to re-energize the emeralds and give Sonic the ability to transform.
The power of chaos compels you.
So this is like the first time in the main Sonic series where they start explaining how emeralds work.
Kinda.
Ever consistent since this point?
No. It's never.
They're normally talking about
Guys, he's evil!
Yeah, the positive and negative sides of Chaos Emerald power is stupid.
Red Eyes, he's evil.
Yes, Sonic is the devil!
Time for perfect chaos.
And I can't listen to the music because I've got it on mute.
Thunder, rain, lightning, danger, water rising, amber sounds wailing. It's such a bad sign. And I just saw you just riding the hyper-beam.
Yeah. Ride!
Riding the hyper-beam! Yeah!
Man, hyper-beam! Now, of course, because I got hit, I did not have enough speed, so we have to...
Well, it's quite difficult how to navigate in this cutscene. Boss fight.
As far as I can tell, the menace from Chaos in this boss is that he's just rocking out to the music.
That's it. It's too bad that Chaos can't do melt fingers. You know, that would have been a lot easier.
Surely he can split. He's made of water. He's got no real main form. So
Yeah,
he should be able to split his tentacle into 2.
No. But that's the thing. He's a tentacle monster. Tentacles don't do that in that way. You know.
Yeah, but at the same time, he's.
No, I don't mean like real tentacles can, but I mean like monster tentacles can.
Yeah.
Well,
Although
that's
Japan,
2 hits.
no, they just don't want to do it this time around.
But it's the weird thing that they have to do to the character model to make it do that.
2 hits down.
And especially considering that the character model is see-through, that would be really odd to implement.
So yeah, talking about this boss fight a little bit.
And it's all over! Except it isn't.
Of course, yeah, that's the main thing. It kind of like fools you into a false sense of security, thinking it's like, yeah, you beat him, and then he comes back for another health bar.
It's like, lol, we fooled you with our fade to black.
I was gonna say it's like you know, it's sort of like the Platinum Games mentality, you know.
Yeah, but Platinum Games' boss
Platinum
battles are awesome for a start, whereas this is...
What, this isn't awesome? I thought this was awesome back in the day.
Oh, back in the day, it was awesome.
This is really awesome.
That did not have enough.
quite close
Okay, that's a
to,
pain in the ass.
the Generations version. You know, the version where Sonic isn't super but is doing the shit anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just Sonic Generation. So I'm so used to the Generations version of this now.
Yeah.
I'm so used to the generation versions of Chaos. The colours. Different palettes.
Wait, who said you could do that?
Nobody said he could do that. He does what he wants.
Well, he should
Hey,
learn
Kev.
some kind of, you know.
Hey
He's only
Kev.
gonna live once.
Hey Kev, be careful. That looks like a homing shot.
I'm not killing Turbo, everybody. I'm merely disciplining him.
With a gag.
So,
I'm merely disciplining him with my fist.
His face.
My fist of learning. Anyway, no, we're on. So this is.
Does it also include the shovel of enlightenment?
No, he uses the hoe of destruction.
Not enough. Boom!
Boosh! Headshot!
Boom! Yes, very much so. Headshot. And he's down.
Hey, I'll play with you some other time.
I'll play with you in about 12 years.
give up the fight.
Well, no, 12 years, you're right.
Hang on, that's the wrong version of the song.
There's a very awkward moment there when it goes to load out and it removes all the water. And then, so everything looks kind of okay. Oh look, it's the Chow!
Look, it's
Chow
the
lives!
Chow.
And now they're going to descend
Don't
upon
eat my
Chaos
game.
and eat him.
What's with the smaller cute Chaos?
Oh wait, that technically, I guess that technically not eat, drink. And then so there's the three of them,
Chaos has changed
waiting,
again.
looking
This
down
time for the better.
and judging.
Yeah! Supersonic must have neutralized it.
We
So
are the
that's again.
people of the Mysterons. Oh wait, sorry, wrong show.
These are the Chow you were protecting.
Ah, so good at this.
It's like, yeah, Supersonic must have just, made him nice again for some reason. Wax to the brain does that,
They stayed alive for generations and now
So
live
Chow stayed
peacefully
alive for
humans.
generations.
The damage.
I mean, thousands of years we're talking here.
Yeah, aye,
So
that works.
wait for it, because
The fighting's over.
Chow are now going to be
Harmony's
kidnapped
restored
and
and life
experimented
goes
on by
on.
scientists in order to find this everlasting youth gene that apparently they possess.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so. Tikal's actually talking to us then. Thank you so much.
Aw, you're welcome, Tikal.
You're welcome, Tikal. See you in Sonic Adventure 2. But
Yeah,
but only in,
Partially.
but only in the multiplayer
again,
bits.
which makes Kevin sad because he really likes you.
Yeah, awesome character is awesome.
See you again in Ghosts of the Future!
Ghosts of the future. Ghosts of futures past.
I'm sorry.
Indeed.
Me and Evan mutually follow each other. I just feel so awesome about this.
Eggman lives and runs away, off to fight another day.
Well, I think it's my time to cheese it.
I have no idea what's going
All's well that ends well.
Also,
right?
that's the wrong bird with Amy.
Well, you see, that's obviously the bird that came out of Gamma.
Ah,
So they needed to have a representation of Gamma in the scene.
Clever, clever, clever.
Don't know why he did. Don't know why that bird ditched his family to come to this point, but who knows? And thus the day was saved, and tax
Thanks to the
dollars
Powerpuff Girls!
and thus tax dollars increased in Station Square for a number of years to pay off all the
Yes.
damages, and
And
Sonic and all
Live
his
in
friends were
Square.
acquitted
Yes.
of any wrongdoing.
Just to know,
All that.
person who remembers to do that.
surely they have disaster insurance. I mean, look at
Yeah, but would you? I mean, but yeah, there's fire,
Yeah, this
blood,
is
and
tough.
impact damage, but is destroyed by enraged god of water.
Yeah,
Like-
that's.
that
I'm sure-
still counts as blood damage.
I was gonna
That's an act of God.
Yeah, I was gonna say most
That's
of
a literal
the.
act of God.
I'm gonna say most of the businesses at Station Square, when trying to claim on insurance and all this, would probably all the insurance offices would just go, so why are you making this claim? Oh yeah, this water god monster destroyed my business.
Yeah. What,
Yeah,
what,
I
about,
would
what
just-
about the burger shop?
Yeah.
What about Mr. Know-It-All? Has Mr. Know-It-All been killed?
This is why I just say blood damage. You own a 20-story blood damage.
But you had a penthouse suite up there.
Oh, damage! Damn it! It was a really big flood.
It was
What
a
about the
massive
girl?
flood.
By the way, the girl is reunited with her father. I know we haven't seen that, but the girl does get reunited with her father. Before, presumably, they are both killed.
I was gonna say.
Yes.
I was gonna say that's in that supersonic adventure mode, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright. So all the kind of like storylines and story threads with all the human characters all resolved in the final supersonic story.
Everyone lives happily ever after, except the cheating male.
Yeah.
The cheating guy who was like, lol, 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 I could have many, many girlfriends.
Who was
Explain this to everybody.
who
I think that's
suspiciously
the issue.
lost.
He didn't explain this to everybody.
who suspiciously lost a pair overnight.
Oh, I thought he would have lost a banana.
You probably
know,
do.
Now you know who probably does have blood damage insurance.
Big.
Yeah, big.
True. I was actually, you know who was the real cause of all the destruction in Station Square? Junsanai.
Oh,
Junsanai, it's all his fault.
yes, it's all his fault. Every time he does a performance in Japan, the whole place sinks a little more.
It's a Junsanai. Anyway, that is the end of Sonic Adventure DX. But don't go anywhere. If you're
because
watching,
it's early,
if you're
right?
watching
Early.
a live show, don't go. If you're watching the YouTube show, you can obviously go do something else, or you know, stick
Because
with
coming
it to
right
the end
up,
of this because
we
there's the last finito splash screen involving Tikal and Chaos, of course, because no point in Supersonic. But if you're watching the live show, stay tuned because we have a surprise. Or rather, I have a surprise.
Yes, we're going to start playing Sonic Adventure.
Absolutely.
No. That's not
um,
correct. We're gonna be continuing this series in canonical order. We're gonna be playing Sonic Shuffle next.
Oh god!
But we can't all play Sonic.
We can't play Sonic Shuffle. If only they released Sonic Shuffle on like Steam.
Can't we somehow plug in a
If
dream?
only they
Well,
completely
if I had the proper
completely
equipment to do it, I would probably
renovated
do
the
a Sonic
entirety
Shuffle.
of Sonic Shuffle so that it would actually be playable.
Yeah, that would be necessary. Anyway,
Also revamp the artwork. Hint, hint, wink, wink. I can do that. It
anyway,
will be
See,
adorbs. It will be everything you should have done to Lost World but didn't.
oh,
Oh, burn.
burn.
Like Sonic should be like some weird,
And
even
then in the
weirder
past,
thing.
happily ever after, lives Tikal with the Chow and
What?
Chaos.
Chaos' standing position, it just looks weird.
He's crossing his legs and he's sitting on the emerald. That's what he's doing.
Then that's even weirder,
It doesn't
because
look like that. It looks like he's...
Well, that's how I see
don't know
it.
what it looks like. It just...
That's what he's doing, but it looks. It actually also
wrong.
looks like he's swimming in the emerald and he's treading water in it.
Okay.
He's treading emerald.
He's treading.
He's water treading emerald.
Oh, we're not doing
But-
this,
but-
are we?
Well, no, I'm just showing that we can actually go back to Station Square, and it's surprisingly intact.
My
course.
god. They've rebuilt it. Stronger, faster. No, it's exactly the same.
Bring the man who's standing in front of the burger shop. Oh wait, let's go get him. Let's go.
Hell yeah!
Run, run, Sonic,
I did
run
research
like
on
you're
the
some
Burger
sort of
Man.
running
He's a
person.
reference to the Curse of the Colonel. So you're all aware. He's a
No, there's
reference
another one.
to Colonel Sanders statues in front of KFCs.
Oh yes.
And there's a little girl who tells you not to throw him in the sewer. And this is a reference to the Curse of the Colonel, when there was a baseball team that won a tournament, like a really big one. I forget entirely what everything was called. I'm sorry.
Probably the world.
But
Series.
they won because of an American player. But so they had like this canal thing. The supporters had, and they were doing really stupid shit, and they were jumping into the canal. They had people who looked like the players jumping into the canal, but they didn't have anybody who looked like the American player. So they ripped out this Colonel Sanders statue from a nearby KFC, and they chucked it into the river. And then they went on a losing streak for about 18 years.
Oh, lovely. Colonel Sanders was pissed.
Anyway,
They have not recovered the entire statue.
but look, this is my wonderful daughter. She
Oh,
keeps.
you're back, you little shit!
Yeah, but slightly awkward. She keeps me young and optimistic.
Oh god!
No matter how old I get.
You keep going out.
And now the girl is shaking her head.
Oh.
Okay.
God.
anxious.
What does the girl say? Oops, just to make her situation worse, I just spin dashed her. Dad's home! Dad's back! This is great! I don't think it is!
No,
Based upon what we've
it isn't now! God damn it!
Police! Police!
It sounds like they're about to go to the park.
No, police, come back! I want to report something that's potentially very important.
There's a thing up there! Get up there, Kevin!
What?
Onto the building thing! There is a thing! There's a thing!
She's talking about the mission card.
I know, there's a mission card. There's a thing.
Also,
But, of course, we're not going to be sitting here
and
and
jump
eating
off the
mission
car.
cards.
Yeah, we're busy. We're going to be finding out
Well,
people
let's fly.
for the time being. Whoops.
I don't think you can learn to fly yet, so you've got to...
You can see Robotnik's fallen airship in the sea. It still hasn't sunk. It's just floating there.
Although, apparently, it's much more durable than the second one he built.
Yeah. You can see it in the sea.
Yeah. I can totally see it.
Yeah, I can see
Oh, I
it.
can see the other islands
If-
of Destiny
if you
Islands
squint-
out there too!
If you squint, it's just over there. Anyway, so that's that. Have we got any other people about the place? Let's see, he's to say it for himself now. Answer me! Well, keep spin dashing you. Oh, great! I look away for 2 seconds and somehow the shutter breaks. I don't know who did it, but they won't get away with it. If my name isn't Cybernet Inc. the Third. Let's see what everyone else is doing. Because
Well, you could probably find that cheating man in the hotel.
Yeah, we've got to go see the hotel people, but my mum's been depressed since yesterday. I've been down too. Well, that's a shame.
Wow.
That's kind of, yeah.
Like, are you the kid whose mom is the
Yeah.
casinoholic?
Oh, look! Potential happy ending. I don't know. What's wrong with her? You don't see many customers who are too nervous to buy a burger, and she's been that way since yesterday. So you locked the shop with her in it? You bastard!
No,
likes
that's
you.
not a happy
Take the
ending at all.
hint.
That's just kind of like, she's been so quiet you didn't even notice her as you locked up. That's actually really sad.
Oh, well, I just can't do it. I can't even talk in front of him. I'll never get to know him at this rate.
You're talking in front of him right now. Just pretend you're talking to Sonic and
Yeah,
everything
just talk
will be
very
fine.
loudly to Sonic and all will be well.
Or how about you just...
Sonic's powers of bizarre attractiveness. I
was gonna say, how about-
able to speak?
I was gonna say, how about asking for an application form for the shop? You know? That'll make things better. Of course, that means, obviously, that'll be, you know...
Splish!
Splish.
Oh.
Oh,
shit,
great, I'm
you're
going to go on an
done.
18-year losing streak. Because I win so much at the moment.
What have you done?
It's the same man in there, by the way.
I'm so disappointed in you.
Okay, so we've got about 10 minutes or so. Who knows, Donnie may even show up.
Yeah, 2 to 1, he will. Not.
Just say something to me, man. I'm the hotel manager.
Wait, you the girl's dad? That's
How are
what
your
you did.
cow? Are they growing? They're so cute!
No, I think he meant to say that they're so cute.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Go to
that-
some billboard
it's
by
kinda
the...
creepy.
Oh my god!
Hey, it's your obligatory
Oh,
Sonic
Jesus
Rex
Christ.
reference.
Oh yeah, that's where that was then.
When did you put
Keep
that in?
hearing that this is there.
No!
Oh god.
So guys, you
Aye.
can tell that Sonic Adventure DX was made in 2003.
This just... Why have you ruined my Sonic Adventure? Why have you ruined this game that I already think is ruined, actually?
Yes,
But,
because otherwise you wouldn't have me here.
Could have been worse. They could have just, you know, automatically made a model and called him Chris Thorndike and said, "Hey, Sonic, remember me?" And then we
No,
would have to
punch
spin dash him.
Chilling, loading.
Yeah, we'd have to spin dash him into submission and whatnot.
Don't expect too much if you've got high expectations. You'll just be that much more disappointed.
Yeah, that's like TGS.
It's not that I thought you were so great. I was just so lonely. I could not stand being alone. Okay, so that's a sort of happy ending?
They're being honest with each other. They're gonna, either it's one of the endings of Facade or it's one of the other endings of Facade, I don't know.
Maybe it's resolvement. Who knows?
Maybe it's, I don't know, the mother's around somewhere, I guess.
It's like they're having an even breakup.
Is there anybody in here? Where's Mr. Know-It-All? Can I shove him down the sewer?
Probably not, actually.
Nice.
Maybe Mr. Know-It-All skipped town.
Yeah, Mr.
Maybe
Know-It-All
maybe he has been drowned.
because Mr. Know-It-All is actually a soothsayer.
Maybe he has been
No.
drowned.
No, if he knew it all, if he is Mr.
has
Know-It-All,
useless.
he would have predicted the flood, so he skipped town because of it.
And now we have a boat here. Wasn't there before?
Sonic's on a boat.
Let's take the boat just for lols. Oh, that's where the egg carrier is! God's sake.
Somewhere.
Where's Gun? Why haven't Gun, like, secured this?
They haven't been established at this point.
There's a giant... Well, that's true. Why isn't the army here? There's a giant warship in the middle of the sea that anybody could
I'll
get
get
to.
it later. But for now, Sonic's allowed to keep it.
If anybody could just get a boat and come onto this thing.
Now you don't understand. Sonic is allowed to keep it. Sonic now has a warship. Sonic doesn't have to worry about swimming ever again.
Oh, anyway. But yes, that's just to let you know some of the stories that were actually resolved. And we can get on them on rail if we want to, but it's not.
Some of the stories that were resolved before everybody died.
Indeed.
I'm on V, Mr. Know-It-All.
It was nice knowing you, Mr. Know-It-All. Wait, no, it wasn't. So we take the boat back to Station Square, which is magically...
How about the little girl? Do we mourn the little girl?
Anyway. There's So, as Sonic races off around Station Square and disappears off into the distance, it's time to say goodbye to Sonic Adventure.